call or text my office, 832-431-6331. We do our live show every week stream, and then we have our weekly videos that we post up every week as well. So, on this channel, we talk about real estate, market, credit, loan products, all different things that are, changing, what's going on. And it's your chance to obviously ask questions, tune in. I hope you guys can hear me okay. The audio should be fine. If it's not, just send a message and let me know. But we should be getting good video and good audio. So I hope everyone's doing well out there. Summer's kind of coming and winding down to an end. School started for the kids. Got to get ready. Got to get that money ready. Good thing interest rates are coming down. So that's always a good sign. Lower rates, lower payments. And again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to be talking about a couple things tonight. I'm going to go over, and then if you guys have anything you want to discuss, let me know. I'm going to be talking about Section 8 housing, mortgage rates, hard money loans, no doc loans. Um, talk about the election, a little bit of how that's affecting interest rates. And then we have a new down payment assistance program that we just rolled out. Has a low interest rate at 4.99%, and you can get up to $25,000 for a down payment and closing costs. So that's hot. A lot of people that are renting, they think that they can't own a home because they don't have 20% down. And the deal is, you don't need 20% down to buy a house. You can actually buy a house, with basically no money down. Okay, but you have to have the right product. You have to have the right lender, the right team, and it can happen. We do it every day for people, and we've been doing this since 2004. So remember, we're a nationwide commercial and residential lender. Okay, so we do hard money, multifamily, assisted living, senior living, mobile home park, lines of credit, developer loans, land loans, single family, strip centers, mixed use. So we do all those type of loan packages. So it's just a matter of putting it together for you. So talking about first this down payment assistance program. So can you guys, everybody hear me okay out there? I think you guys hear me okay? Okay, cool. So talking about this down payment assistance program, it just came out, and I'm glad that it did because we're getting ready to finish up the year. Interest rates have come down, and the down payment assistance programs, for the most part, have gotten kind of a bad rap because they have a higher rate. Hey, Kevin, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're doing good out there. A lot of these down payment assistance programs, their interest rates are about a point higher than a regular mortgage. So, like, for example, if you got a conventional loan at 6%, the down payment assistance, the downside is the rate was higher. So, it's good on one hand because you can cover your down payment. The downside is the rates, about a 1% higher. So if you're buying a $500,000 house, your payment's going to be about $500 more per month. So with this, you can get zero down and get a lower rate that competes as if you're putting 20% down. Because if the rate's 4.99 versus 7, then you're getting a lower mortgage rate. Okay. So I really like this new down payment assistance program. You don't have to be a first time buyer. There's no income restrictions. There's no location restrictions. The minimum purchase price is 200,000. You have to have at least a 660 credit score, and it's for your primary residence through FHA. And you have to. It's full documentation only, so you have to have 2 years of W-2s or taxes to qualify. But it's a really strong loan. So yeah, we offer it. And that's offered nationwide with the exception of New York. It's not available in New York. But if you want more information about that down payment assistance with the low rate, call or text our office, 832-431-6331. and we'll be happy to talk with you about that to discuss it more. Um, some other things that are going on right now, we have our investor no documentation line of credit that just came out. A lot of people, it's crazy that there's something I saw today in Bloomberg that there's over $43 trillion of equity in real estate in the United States. So that's a lot of equity in these homes. And a lot of people are not touching their equity because the rates are higher than when they got their mortgage. They got their mortgage at 2, 3, 4%, and it doesn't make sense for them to do a home equity loan and pay 7, 8, 9%. And I get it. That's why the line of credit, a second lien, whether it's on your primary or secondary home or rental property, is the most strategic thing to do, because you keep that first mortgage at whatever rate that you have, and then you can get a second lien HELOC behind it up to 250K, and you don't even need an appraisal, and you can close as fast as 10 days. So the second HELOC is a really, really strong program. Um, and you can do it on primary home, you can do it on a secondary home, you can do it on a rental property. That's available nationwide too. Now, for the HELOC feature, it has to be full documentation. You have to have at least a 680 credit score, maximum 40% debt ratio, 6 months of reserves. We also offer a no doc HELOC with bank statements. You don't need tax returns, and you can do it on a primary, secondary, or investment property. But you have to have, but it's not a HELOC, it's a second mortgage. So it's called a HEAL loan, and you can still go up to 250K without an appraisal, and you can use your bank statements if you're self-employed to qualify. So that's a really, really good program as well. So if you guys are investors out there that are trying to, get cash out, a lot of people right now are trying to cash out of their properties to purchase more properties. So you can tap into the equity of your existing real estate portfolio to go buy more properties. It's just a good strategy, a good idea to do. So, and we offer those, and we can go up to $1 million on a line of credit, but that's for no doc and then without an appraisal. If you go over 250,000, you'll need an appraisal. Now, we also offer business lines of credit too. So if you want to unsecured, you have a business and you want a line of credit, we can go up to 750,000. If you've been in business for at least 2 years, you're depositing at least $30,000 a month of deposits, and you got a 650 or higher credit score, we can give you a line of credit up to 750K. We also have cash for accounts receivable. This is another thing that's really popular right now. If you have a business and you get invoices and you want cash in advance for those invoices, it's called factoring. You can sell us your invoice. We'll give you up to 90% for the invoice, and then you can take that money to run your business. Because a lot of people, and a lot of you people watching the show, you get paid. You do a sale, you do a deal. You might not get paid 3 or 4 months after you do that invoice, right? Well, you need the money now to run your business. You got payroll, you got rent, you got all this stuff, insurance. Well, that's why cash for accounts receivable is so popular. You can sell that invoice right now, get the money, and then take that to operate your business. And we can keep that going for you around the clock. So if you want more information about that, you can call or text us to talk about it at 832-431-6331. It's a really, really popular thing. A lot of people also, a lot of our investors are involved with Section 8 housing. We've talked a lot about Section 8. It's a great way to build your mailbox money portfolio, passive income, and it's basically guaranteed income from the government, right? Because you've built, let's say it could be single family or multifamily. We've talked about this in depth, about how to set up your LLC, get pre-approved for the DSCR loans, where to go to your property manager, how to apply for Section 8. And the thing I like about it, I think what's a good idea is a mixture of Section 8 with regular tenants. Let's say you have a 20 unit apartment complex. You could do a portion of Section 8 and a portion of, the standard rentals. And, you have that combination, that blend. And what we see with most investors is that they have a better return when they have a combination of the two. Section 8 is great because, it's a guaranteed paycheck, but it's usually at a reduced rate. So, but a lot of people have built massive portfolios with Section 8. And it's a great thing to do. We offer financing for those programs, and we also have the brokers. Hey, what's up, Matic? Paying the 11th quarter on a car wash. What could I get down to? It depends, man. Um, you know, mm, I mean, I would say it depends on, obviously credit, location, LTV, loan amount. I mean, I would say the rates are probably starting at 8%, you know, which in that case, if you got an 8% rate, it would make sense for you to refinance because you're lowering your interest by over 3%. Oh, it's an SBA loan? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of high, man. That's kind of a high rate to pay for SBA. But you did a variable rate SBA, I'm sure, and the rate went up to there. Are you on a 7A SBA loan? 7A? Because those are adjustable rates. Yeah. I mean, SBA is a good loan. It's just they're tough to get. They're a lot of work. Yeah. I mean, you might want to think about refinancing on a fixed rate, and if you can lock it in at 8% or 7.5%, that might be a better deal for you. I mean, that's what I would say to do. If it was me, because if you think about it, I don't know how much you owe, but if you lower the interest rate by 3%, I mean, it's probably going to save you at least 15% on your payment, which is more cash flow for you as the owner. Yeah, I would do conventional too and get off of the SBA. That'd be my recommendation. Yeah, I mean, you'd be saving if you drop the rate 3%, you'd be saving 1,500 bucks, 1,500 bucks a month on your payment. So it's a huge savings. I mean, that's a lot of money for a car wash. Yeah, that's what I mean, we have the commercial products to do it. You know, I mean, I think you should do it because, I mean, that's, you paying 11%, man. I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. And the other thing is that, rates are coming down. You can lock in with a floater, and then let's say you lock in at 8% with a float down, then you could go down as rates go down, your rate will go down too. So it'll go down to 7%, 6%. Um, but I mean, yeah, I mean, if you can save 1,500 bucks a month, man, I mean, that's a lot of money. Yeah, please reach out to us. Let's talk tomorrow, and we can go over the details to figure this out because, you know, I mean, see, and that's what one of the things that's happened here, and I think what you're going to see in the next 2 years is a massive refinance boom. There's a lot of people like you that have high interest rates and they need to refinance, right? I mean, you're paying 11 and a quarter. Um, when rates come down, now that's what happens is you have this massive boom and people are going to want to lower their rates, lower their payments. See, but at that time, rates were higher. That's all you could get. When rates are coming back down now, then you want to refinance to get the cheaper payment. But I'm not surprised. I mean, now I get it at that time, whatever. That's what the rate was, and I understand. I mean, think about the last 2 years, what's happened with interest rates. Millions of people took a higher rate, and they're going to refinance. There's going to be a big boom when rates come down, and that's what's happening. So, there's a lot of people, man, millions of people in that situation. I mean, all you can do as a smart business owner is get off of that loan and pivot to another loan product, you know? So, yeah, let's help you. Let's figure it out. Reach out to us and we'd be happy to talk to you to go through it. I mean, we do all kinds we've done a lot of car wash loans, veterinary clinics, restaurants, hotels, um, owner occupied, commercial buildings, mixed use, a lot of mixed use, where it's some apartment, some storefront. There's a lot of that as well. So, yeah, we'd love to help you. Call or text us, and we'll go through it, and then we'll come up with a plan to figure it out for you. So, but yes, yeah, you can reach us at 832-431-6331. 832-431-6331. You can call that number or text it. And then we're open 7 days a week. So, yeah, so those are some of the big things I want to talk about tonight. The other thing I also want to talk about, we also specialize in construction loans. If you guys are out there, we offer construction finance for builders, investors, primary residents. We have FHA, VA, conventional, spec construction. We have no doc construction. So we have a lot of different construction packages that we have available that we'd love to help you with. And we'd love to talk to you about that more. So, like for example, we did a loan today in Tomball, Texas, for a guy self-employed, owns a business, and he wanted to build his house. Um, it's a good story, and I love doing this. I love helping people out with this. So I'll finish with that. But he wants to build his house. He's self-employed. Doesn't have enough income on his taxes to qualify. Got denied by his bank. I'm not going to mention his bank's name. It's a big bank. And tried to get a one-time closed construction. Got denied. He bought his land cash, 150K. Wants to build $1 million house on it. Okay. So this is the power of private lending and why private lending's here. So he owns the land, 150K cash, wants to build $1 million house. Property is going to be worth 1.5 million when it's done. So we can make a loan to him. The land is his down payment. He doesn't have to put any money down. We can put all the closing costs into the loan, and he doesn't have to make any payments during construction. So he gets a 1-year construction loan to build the house out. He uses bank statements to qualify, no taxes. And once the construction is done, we roll it over to a 30-year fixed conventional mortgage, no doc. So 2 rounds of funding to get this man's house built for his family. He can't get a loan from his bank. Got great credit, 700 plus, owns a business, makes great money. But that's why private lending's here, guys. We have that private lending product for you. That's why we're here. So, yeah, reach out to us. Please call us, text us if we can help you. I appreciate all of you guys watching the show and the channel. Don't be a stranger. We would love to help you with funding. Reach out to my office, 832-431-6331. I appreciate all of you guys tuning in tonight to watch the show and the channel. We'll be back again next week. You guys take care, be strong, enjoy your weekend with your families or whoever you got. Have a good weekend. Keep going. We'll see y'all next week. Check out the channel, Angelo Christian, and we'll see y'all again next week. Take care. Peace out.